Hi, and welcome to Meetings in Math. We are going over a summary of solving equations, one variable equations. I am so glad you're here today because this is a great summary. It kind of helps you put all those ideas together onto one page. If you haven't already downloaded the graphic organizer Solving Equations, you probably want to do that right now. Today, you are going to need to make sure you have this graphic organizer downloaded. It should be on Google Classroom. You can either print it or you can copy it down into your Jaguar Jots. You'll need a pen or a pencil. You might need some different colors if you want to add those to it as well. Your perseverance and your determination. So the page that we're working on just says Solving Equations at the very top. And it just works us through the ideas that you want to ask yourself while you're doing the problems. Remember, when you ask yourself questions, it helps you understand it a little bit better and it leads you through to the right answer. So the first thing you want to ask yourself is, do you need to distribute? So if you do need to distribute, you want to multiply the number outside by each term inside. And sometimes you might need to do that in more than one place. For example, you have this 5x, this 5, this -3, and this 2 that will need to be distributed. The next question you want to ask yourself is, do you need to clean it up? In other words, it's asking about combining like terms. So x's with x's, constant with constants, y's with y's, things like that. This is actually for Math 8. You'll hear more about this, but do I have variables on both sides? So pick which side is for the variable you were solving for, and the other side is for everything else. Pick on the little guy and move him. Is the variable isolated? So that is the question you always ask yourself. So remember, you're adding and subtracting that constant term so that your variable term can be left alone. And then the last thing is that variable being multiplied or divided? And then you do the inverse operation to eliminate the coefficient. And that's pretty much all those steps. The only one that we haven't used in 7th grade is this one, variables on both sides. So you got a little peek into the 8th grade. There are 4 practice equations here at the bottom, and I'm going to give you the answers right now to them so that you know whether or not you've done them correctly, but I want you to practice them on your own. The answer for the first one will be -14 equals x. The next one will be 10 equals x, 18 equals x, and x equals 3. But I do want you to practice those problems on your own so that you get better at doing equations. And that's it for today's lesson. We put these ideas together onto one piece of paper, so you don't have to keep on going through all of your papers to find your answers. And thank you for showing up. I am so glad that you are here. And remember to be nice to each other because we all could use some extra kindness in our lives. And I'll see you in our next lesson. Bye for now.